But isn't it playing now double on the stream?
Output.
Huh?
You don't come through your own Discord output.
No, I'm talking about the game going through the desktop audio. I don't know. Because it surely seems like it.
I don't think so, but I'll let you know.
Yeah, do it. I'm already live.
I can see that, but I don't even hear the game. Okay, I hear piano. But I only hear it once so far. Chocobo Love! I like that title.
Why?
I don't know.
Weirdo.
It's funny, it's entertaining.
Why the fuck? What's making it entertaining?
Probably the fact that I've been drinking for the last 3 hours.
Well, with that said, cheers.
Hell yeah, cheers. Hello everyone. I am the person that he's been talking to in his head for the last 4 streams. We decided to actually include my voice tonight.
And some reason I'm roped into this.
You are roped into this because you decided to join us.
Technically, I was pulled into the inner rectum, so yeah.
You're all gay.
Which is still really
You
good
gay.
choice for a channel name, but doesn't surprise me. No.
I'm just playing on the theme of the server. That's the best I could come up with. It's a play on Inner Sanctum.
Well, yeah, I kind of gathered that last bit pretty early on. I mean, I am a dumb dog, but I don't think I'm. Man, I can't say with a straight face I'm not that slow sometimes. So.
Believe me, I am way dumber than you are. You just don't have as much luck as I do.
I was gonna say you're also a dog, so kind of fits the theme of dumb dog, doesn't it?
Yes.
Well, damn it, that did not do what I wanted. You whore.
Also, if you hear occasional random snorings, that is the other one that is in channel with us who is currently asleep.
Bunch of weirdos. Yes, I'm aware that I'm calling you weirdo while playing a game where I'm just ripping ships apart, which is of its own weird.
Yes, but I play the same kind of games, just where they have a little bit more of a point, like you'll tear the ship apart and build something else, or
Fancy camera.
something of that nature, where, you know.
What do you say to taking a picture for me? Of what? A wild choker?
Although I do play Power Wash Simulator, but to be fair, Power Wash Simulator is popular because it's just satisfying.
Why is my game so silent today?
I feel like, as far as satisfying reason goes, it is kind of satisfying in its own ways, just a different kind.
Yes, your game is really quiet, and it's probably because desktop audio is on, so you probably want to turn the game itself up.
I turned it now up.
Just don't blow your own ears off, you know. You can hear it on stream now. Oh yeah. What you need is a hardware mixer board, so what you hear is not necessarily the same volume as what we hear.
Knocked. And what is it?
Look, lots of chocobos.
Chocobos!
Hey! Hey, Noct! What were you guys talking about?
Nothing much. He just wants a photo of a chocobo.
Dude, I'm on it.
You made his day. A wild chocobo.
OMG, guys. They've got chocobo races here.
Your point
I sound really weird on your end. It sounds like I'm trying to talk through a fucking tin can.
Come on! Just a little
There
longer.
you are.
Talking to for
Nice
what?
riding with you.
For a food can.
Yeah, that's how you know always sounded like.
Howdy there. Y'all right,
Of course, that really
chocobos?
doesn't like
You know,
Linux,
race
does
our
it?
birds and
Damn.
then tell you what.
Hmm?
All right, it's on, Noct.
I got a lot of things don't. Did you ever see the South Park fucking meme of Linux, Apple, and Windows versus each other?
No, but I remember the rap battle, and Linux won that. So STFU ho.
Go! All right.
Well, and at one point Linux farts and crashes the other two, so
True.
kind of up your alley.
While not a lot of things are made directly for it, and there's a little bit of workaround work you have to do sometimes. Yes, it is way better than both of them. And way more efficient.
God, I can shift
Never
with the
been better than
chocobo.
Windows.
Well, better is perspective, yes. If you're looking at efficiency, customizability, privacy, control, it's way better. For privacy and control, macOS is second.
I was like, for the most part, what I've seen, plug and play wise,
We're neck and neck.
Windows is gonna be the first choice.
Yes, Windows is number one in push button thing happen.
How do you like that?
I want a rematch.
And that's not to make fun of people that use it, but especially if you're American right now, you should start thinking about privacy things. But this is not a political stream.
Nice riding. Didn't quite
Wait,
get well.
don't
There's
political
always next time.
shit here.
I mean, far as my knowledge goes, it's kind of what Apple is for phones. You know, a lot of, how would you say, kind of put on rails as far as how things work.
Don't really know what you mean. If you mean ease of use, then yeah,
Easy to
absolutely.
use and not fucking up, which is why most companies use it, despite the fact that it's the more expensive option.
Yeah. And I love my
Ditto.
I love my iPhone. I realize that being a Linux user and then also having an iPhone is kind of contradictory, but there are reasons. I switched to iPhone for battery life mainly. But also, to be fair, I mean, we could argue all day about what Apple does
Hey,
with your
This one's pretty
information.
good.
I know.
But as
I
far
think
as
it
the
too.
security of that information and some of the things they do
Use
with
all
it,
your information, but we won't let others abuse it because it's our information to abuse, bitch. Basically.
you could say that, yeah. But I do support the fact that, you know, even when they get warrants saying, hey, we wanted this guy's phone, they say to law enforcement, yeah, no, we're not doing that. Go away. You can eat yourself. We're not doing that, you know?
How do I call the chocobos again?
I don't know. I've never played this game.
So you play.
They
Final
showed me to
Fantasy
call it
15?
15.
Oh, jeez. Calm down. Here. You okay, buddy?
No,
There the
Let's go.
Chocobo.
Can hear the Rubik's just very quietly
keep up.
snoring in the background of the stream. It's fucking hilarious.
It's a forecast. Clear skies with the temperature rising.
Shouldn't have said his name. Why did I say his name on screen? You're not
I called
supposed
his
to
name
reveal
multiple
your names
times
to
too.
people.
Plus, you're one of the you're one of the followers anyway.
This is true.
So then your real name is just
Sounds like
your
Apple.
gamer. It's still your gamer tag anyway.
Yeah.
As long as I don't say your real fucking name that nobody uses, it doesn't matter anyway.
Oh, nice here. Yeah.
Well,
Knocked.
you see, big streamers and stuff, even the display name can be a problem. I know you're not there yet, but that's where my mentality is, because you're going to be there.
What?
And yeah,
Going to be where?
a big streamer.
Give it a couple of years.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, you know,
Yeah, as long as I
last
can
person
stream
I
on
modded
TikTok.
for- the last person I modded for made affiliate in like 2 months. So, granted, he played more popular stuff. You know, he was kind of like a YouTuber. He followed the rises and dips of the gaming industry rather than you, who's doing what you enjoy doing. But honestly, I support doing what you enjoy doing more. Otherwise, it's just a job, and
Otherwise, it
you
will
know.
become, oh yeah,
How far are
I
we
have to
going?
play that game now because that's all my content is about. And I gotta buy this game no matter how much no matter how much it costs.
yeah. And I mean, you make a lot of money from this eventually, Ken. But
That's
yeah,
no
your
guarantee.
stream should be what you enjoy to do. I mean, eventually having a community day would be really cool, like, you know, marble racing or anything else that kind of involves your community.
Yeah, of
But
course.
overall, your stream should be what you enjoy doing, and the other people that enjoy it will find you. So it'll always be a good situation, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I do, besides playing fucking RPG games, I'm playing other games, or could be one day where I'm playing in an MMO game, online MMO, so
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Now, I mean, most streamers do get known for something. You eventually will get known for this genre. That'll eventually happen. But you doing what you enjoy doing, it's going to be a genre you enjoy playing.
No, but generally, when it comes to most people, they do end up playing a genre. Because I mean, you might play a few. I mean, I play racing, I play shooting, I play survival. That's basically the main three, really.
the plan.
Yeah, and Blue Boy may have a little slower growth just because he's RPGs and JRPGs, but there's still a huge community for that, and everything's still going to happen.
That's like games are being made, obviously. There's a community for it. Or finance, the games are not being made.
Yes, it's just... I'm only saying that because we're just talking about the difference of like 50 million players versus 30 million players.
I also plan on playing things from Nintendo, since I have a capture card.
You could play stuff on the Switch. I mean, personally, I'm mad at Nintendo, and I know a lot of the community is, but
Yeah,
probably not.
what
gonna
they
affect the
currently
stream
doing
if
is
you play
fucking
Nintendo games.
Nah. Like I would play some Final Fantasy, Fire Emblem, or Pokemon. Most of the time, probably Pokemon games.
Every time are you referring to their lawsuits and shit?
I am referring to both the lawsuit and a Switch 2 being like $500, and games and fucking Mario Kart being $90.
Because
It's
I'm aware
What's with the
of
sweltering heat
it's
around
cheaper
here?
to buy
Yeah,
fucking
but at the
Switch
same time,
with Mario
rising
Kart
temperature
in
is
it.
likely attributable to the astral shard. We're close.
the Velocity Space thing
Magitech
is
engine. It's close.
about game mechanics, right?
Yes, they're trying to patent game mechanics, and so far it's kind of working. I think the only reason it's working is because, like, it's going through in Japan, because Japan is they're very intimate with stuff like that,
Well, yeah,
especially when it's Japanese companies, so I think it's only going through because Japanese courts are siding with a Japanese company.
I feel like things like that.
But
High speed, mouth
But apparently, once the game mechanics, great for them. You have a game
yes, and I mean, yes, Nintendo is not the only one to do that. You might have just said it, but there was another company that patented a game mechanic, and no other game has had it because they had the patent right after they made it.
Like I love that game.
Yes, the rival system. That is exactly the one I was talking about.
Let's wrap up this rumble and get some eat.
I know there's at least one other game, and maybe where the orcs evolve and fucking remember you. And, yeah, it's a fucking.
Yeah, that's Shadow of Mordor. I have that game, and I love that game.
Apparently,
But yeah, you're right.
happened that.
And that's ridiculous because that's an amazing mechanic, and now no other game can have it.
And they aren't using
Going
it.
overhead.
And yeah, and they're not even fucking doing it anymore. Like, bro, take your wallet and shove it up your ass. Like, at least in the case of Nintendo specifically, like, they're being fucking stupid. But if you know the history of Nintendo, you also understand that Nintendo in the 80s, early 90s, nearly died because another larger company tried to do the same shit to them. So you can understand that Nintendo is just like, it's almost as if the company itself is working off of trauma. You know what I mean? But they're still being stupid.
Cut.
I am a little curious on why they decided to pick on. Well, I guess I can actually know the answer.
I gotta stop for a second. I need to drink. We don't do drink and drive.
Power World, because Power World started, actually looking like.
Because Power World is outselling Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
But so many other
but
games have.
and just and some with
I
the
want to
alcohol
see what
tab
happens if Nintendo, you know,
into the
the
Twitch.
the thing, the thing one of the things I hate about the Nintendo lawsuits the most is just like the hypocrisy. Because like the things they're suing Power World over, ESO has them. World of Warcraft has them. I want to see what happens if Nintendo sues World of Warcraft. You already know they'd get their ass handed to them. They're only suing Power World devs because they're small enough that they know they can win.
Or at least believe that. I mean, so far it probably is. I'm really glad they are actually fighting back. They're just, saying,
Bro,
okay,
trying
here.
to take over. I'm the one in lead. Fuck you. No.
World of Warcraft has a literal Pokemon system. You know the fucking like Minecraft mod that adds. Yeah, exactly. The mod that adds Pokemon system to Minecraft. World of Warcraft has that in their game. Come on, Nintendo, sue Activision Blizzard. Let's see how that goes.
So I think Activision's owned by Microsoft now.
No
yes, it
overtake.
is. So it's Microsoft Blizzard.
Oi.
Yeah, they would literally be suing all of Microsoft at that point.
And while I kind of don't like Microsoft
Even go on
completely,
the
I mean, you could never like a company
Yeah.
completely, let's be honest, you know. Everything should be in perspective. Yeah, Nintendo would be crushed if they went after World of Warcraft.
So, I think the real biggest issue with them and their patents is they patented it after the fact. They patented it like
Yeah, that's the biggest
years
thing.
ago. Then, you know, okay, at least you have something to show for it. But doing it and then suing that seems like something that shouldn't happen. That's just scumbaggery at its fucking maximum.
Yeah, and that's one of the biggest things about it too is they're like, oh my god, this company, you know, is doing these similar things to us and doing so much better. We need to patent that right now and then sue them. Yeah, exactly.
You do this patent
Still, Nintendo is
Nintendo for a
winning.
game that has bikes in it, like, come on.
Still, Nintendo is winning, quote unquote, because again, it's like nothing against the Japanese people. They're just very nationalist, and so they're winning because they're a Japanese company filing lawsuits in Japan. It's not necessarily going to have a global effect on Power World, but they still have to make changes because it is a recognized legal system and yada yada. But Nintendo does have an advantage because Japanese courts will side with a Japanese company.
They
and
they
Japanese
both
patents
Japanese.
because they're very. Okay, well then that's another reason Power World is losing because either way Japanese are very loyalist, and then I guess because Nintendo is richer. But
I mean, that's obvious.
Indeed.
The majority of it right there is who has the deepest pocket usually has.
yeah, and I don't like to say that about other cultures because I'm not their culture. I don't know, but I do know that, yeah, most humans do work that way. I like to think better of other cultures like Japan, but
I'll be your pessimistic angel. That's alright. I don't know why I said angel on the team. But whatever. I'll be your shoulder team. Yeah, sounds better.
yeah. To be fair, I mean, the average person is always going to side with the thing that stands to benefit them the most. A legal system should never do that, but a legal system is made up of people. So, there's nothing you can do about it.
I mean, I know us Americans are pretty well fucked, but it really does feel like we aren't the only ones.
No, I mean, the entire world is kind of going down a little bit, but
Indeed.
it's not because of video games.
Some of the companies, a little bit maybe.
We're bordering and we should back up a little bit. But,
Oh,
we're
politics.
bordering politics.
Yeah, fair enough.
We're here. It is quite comforting to see other people around.
Some dogs.
It's just, yeah. My ending notes on that is it's just kind of shitty, like,
Thoroughfare.
I think I get Nintendo's reasoning, but they really need to fucking
Let's go.
loosen up. I mean, if you patent and sue over everything that happens, then the gaming industry is just gonna vanish because nobody can do anything.
It's a proper mountain. One day, I'm gonna climb.
Somewhat like their pricing is like
They're gonna sell the patent to the big companies to make more money.
yeah, they just want to take everyone's money that they make because they just want all the money. I mean, that's what the sue would do is just grant them money from the company they're suing, right?
Well, it depends on the lawsuit. A lot of the time you get money from the party you're suing. I think mostly in Nintendo's case with these lawsuits, following it, I think it seems like Nintendo's main goal is not so much,
Yeah.
their
give
main
us
goal is
money because fuck you. It's just getting the features taken out of the game and the game being less competition because now that's not in anymore. It doesn't really seem like Nintendo is going after money. It's just tearing the game apart to take them out of the market share. Yeah.
Look at you
If
guys
they
holding
succeed
your own
in
out
suing
there.
this, then what they can succeed
What can I
in suing
say?
next will be
You
greater
look
and
good.
greater and greater.
All things considered.
Yeah,
You
so
guys
it's
are
not
staying here, right?
directly money, it's control of the market.
Sure.
Oh, I gotta use. Okay.
Jared and Talcott,
If they
it's
can
good to see you.
succeed, then
Prince Noctis!
just that much
Here is
easier
is
next
safe
time.
with me.
Yeah.
Please
Well, because
excuse
I'm
my
repeating
grandson.
myself.
He has yet to learn his manners.
Sorry, I was trying to
I
figure out
like
why I
it.
couldn't rip this part of the ship
Your
off. and it
Highness
was
is very kind.
distracting on my brain.
But we shan't
And I'm like,
impose.
oh yeah, because like I yanked it
A
off. of
very
the
good night to
grappling hook.
you, Your Highness.
Yeah, so and I mean, to be fair again, I mean, it's stupid of them to do, but I do know their beginnings. Like, Nintendo almost didn't exist because Sega did the exact same fucking thing to them. Sega tried to sue them
So
over a
yes,
mechanic they put in the
what's it
game
like
that was
inside the
similar to a
Colosseum?
Sega game,
Not pretty. The Citadel took
and
a beating.
Nintendo almost died because of it, because they were so
But
small
a
at the
lot of
time that
outlying
had
neighborhoods
Sega
made
won
it
the
through in one
lawsuit,
piece.
they'd been bankrupt and they wouldn't be a thing anymore.
In mind.
In fact,
You
fun
know, if
fact,
there's anything else,
Kirby, you
you
know,
can
the
ask me.
pink
Yeah.
creature that swallows everything,
Thanks.
was the lawyer that defended them in that lawsuit and managed to
What?
managed to win and
So,
save them and keep
about
them in
Lady
existence.
Lunafreya.
His last name
I
was
keep hearing
Kirby.
she was
That
in town.
character is actually a tribute to him.
Apparently she left right away. But
Was he
at
fat
least it means
around?
she's
I
okay.
must know.
He kind of was, yeah. He was an American lawyer.
Good to hear. Thanks.
Yeah, well, get a
I'm
good
gonna
night's rest.
Resist to comment on that one. It's just the fact that there's a Kirby vacuum throws all of that off always.
But I have a lot of ability points.
They still make
Like,
them, by the way.
I'm really happy that Nintendo is still a company that exists in 2025. I think they just need perspective. They need to step back and be like, oh fuck, we're doing the same exact thing that Sega did in the late 80s. They need to back up, you know?
Morning, sleepyhead.
Morning. Where is everyone?
So
Oh,
trying to set
they're
an
out walking with
example,
Talcott. They went to see the sights.
At least
We should too.
what came to mind. I don't know if that's the exact wording choice I'm thinking, but
Sure. Why not?
Great. I'll show you around.
It seems your patience was rewarded. Enjoy your...
just find myself wishing that the freaking rich bitches would chill the fuck out. Help their people instead of,
Yeah.
dry.
We won't get into that, but
The milking dry part, or
we can talk about milking. That's okay. The stream is 18 plus.
well, I mean, that would be, I feel, a given. If it wasn't, then I don't know what the hell you guys.
What's interesting is both on his stream software and mine, mature content is like grayed out. Like we can't select it as a moderation filter. I mean, both our channels are listed 18 plus, obviously. It's just the con. I'm guessing because the content of the game, but I just don't know why it'd be grayed out. Anyway, it seems like you should be able to select that whether a game's active or not, because you kind of want to select that before you start streaming the game. But I mean, let's say you wanted to stream the original Sonic, holy shit, the original Conquer with a capture card on an N64, you'd kind of need that checkbox. It was like the only time Nintendo did an 18+ game.
What?
It was Bad Fur Day. It's from my day.
Never played it personally, but
It was actual alcohol, drugs, and sex. Like, physically shown and portrayed in the game. On an N64.
a lot of nutty words, I think.
Walk, and please take care.
Yeah.
You know, that game
For
definitely.
our first stop, we'll check out the
lobby, I
marketplace.
think.
Follow me, right this way.
I've seen a meme about making
It's
animal
even more
characters,
beautiful
sexy
out here
animal
at
characters.
night.
They're like, have you seen Disney?
Yeah. The whole thing that's going on in the
This
fandom
is the
right
Portillo
now.
Market.
Like,
You can get almost anything here.
like,
Isn't it great? I'd buy out the whole place.
God,
if I
you're not
could.
as a furry, you're not even allowed to be a furry anymore.
Well, I've heard something about that because some people have
All these shops
heard
seem
blamed
right
that
up your
on,
alley.
like,
You know me
on
so
COVID in
well.
an odd way.
Yes,
Because everyone was
dying.
stuck at home and they just basically just ended up coming to this fandom, and then they want to make everything more normal, normally. So it's like,
Look at all this neat
Well,
stuff.
yeah, no thank you, because
I'm gonna take a look.
fandom
Give me
exists
just
for a
a sec.
reason, and,
Done.
the
Next,
things
we're
that
gonna see the
people
power plant.
accuse us of, no, that's not right, but, having a fictional character that's fully sentient and the same as a person, just physically a canine in every way, including that way, it's not the same thing. Like, get off your fucking pedestal.
I actually had a bit of a anger issue with the image of Luna I've seen recently. Someone posted it. It's a her version of Luna, which I'm already disdaining for that, but she had a cookie and then a human penis. It's like, you went halfway
Yeah, that's
there,
weird.
and then I commented on it, and someone's like, that looks...
That's the
doesn't
power
look
plant.
canine to you?
The driving force behind
It
Lestolin's
has a
prosperity.
mushroom head.
But get this.
You don't get
Only
any more
women
human
work there.
than that.
As a matter of fact, women
I
are
mean-
the ones who do all the work in this town.
Okay, I can kind of be in the middle on that. The
mean,
mushroom
yes,
shape
sir.
is not necessarily completely, yeah, but it just
Sounds like
depends
you're
on
gonna
how
place.
much one
I
way
can
or
see
the
you
other.
doing well here.
I'll see if I,
I
can
think
find
so
it and I
too.
will show you
It's so
exactly
different
what
from
my
home.
issue
I was
But it
surprised at
essentially
first,
just the point is
All right.
if you're into a
Next, we're going
fantasy
to the
character
outlook.
with non-human parts, it's not the same thing.
Because literally one bit was, canine, and one
I'm
bit
a
was
city girl,
not.
but
It's like,
I dig the rustic
why would
charm.
you literally go halfway? It doesn't. Let's see. Where did I send it to?
We shouldn't talk about that too much just because we don't want to cause turmoil,
I
but
love the drinks in this place.
Would I?
Originally I wasn't going to, but it got really in my brain. I'm still going to try
Yeah.
to find it and send it to you, just so you can understand what the fuck I
Imagine
was
taking
looking
one
at.
for a
Where
spin.
my issue
Oh,
was.
yeah.
Because the fucking... what the
yeah, it's cool.
Odd
It's just,
choice.
people are allowed to have their own feelings and opinions.
Amazing view, right?
And it's just, you know, you don't
There's
want to
the
get
meteor.
too heated. You don't want to get too detailed or
Knox,
heated into it just
this
because, you know,
almost feels like a
you
date.
don't want people to feel like you're against them or calling them stupid or things like that.
Well, there's some of the fun part was because there's someone who apparently blocked me on Telegram, but we were in the
If it
same
were, your brother
channel,
would
and
kick
that's
my
where
ass.
they commented that
You
looked
better
like
keep
this.
it quiet
to you.
then.
Like,
And besides,
what the fuck has this look
you
like to
already
you?
have Lady Luna Freya.
I don't understand logic
The others are probably
sometimes.
back at the hotel by now. Let's
Yeah,
join
it's
them.
contradictory.
I am sending that to you because I can keep moving. That's yes, I'm sending this to you. Sorry. But I think that's going to be the closest you get to a legitimate laugh from me. Just because that caught me so far off guard. I didn't see the second image until I laughed. I saw the first one, then I saw the second one. Exactly. Mind you, that's relevant to my tastes.
Let's see if the others are back.
That's
Haven't had fun
pretty
like
good.
this since we were kids. Thanks, Noct.
Of course, when I realized that person had me blocked, I'm like, I'll block you back because I am a salty fucker like
No
that.
sweat. I had fun too.
Yeah, fair enough.
You did? I'm so happy to hear that. Anyway, the thing I bought today, it's for you.
Martins laying eggs.
But it's a surprise, so you're gonna have to wait.
Fuck.
Hey, look who's back. Talcott.
Took
Go
me
on and tell
way
him what you
longer
told
to
me.
understand that image than I
You
wanted.
got it.
Oh, come now, show some respect.
Whoa,
That's
no need to
interesting.
respect me. I'm not royalty.
So, there's this legend about a sword.
It makes perfect
and
sense
the
in my
sword's supposed to
head,
be behind a waterfall nearby.
but it's so interesting
well
feeling
be
the
one of the
difference
lost
between where
tools.
my
Check it
radiator is
out.
for my CPU
Sure. Thanks for
and the
tips,
open
Talcott.
space in front of it, because
You're
my
welcome.
radiator is only a 240. It only needs to be a 240. Just the temp difference. The temp difference of coming out of that radiator versus the open spot. It's interesting that the radiator spot's so much warmer, even though that makes perfect logical sense.
What my career setup is. It's weird. The airflow is. Right, question mark. That's cute.
Mine is a normal case. It's a normal full case, but I just have a 240 because I have a 14th gen i7, and I don't need a 360 for that. If it was an i9 or a Ryzen 9, yeah, you could argue I need a 360, but
So when the ground shakes, your brain aches.
Yeah. A sort of seismic shock to the system. Curious.
Really amusing. It's not me fucking laughing out of nowhere amusing, but it's amusing.
Welcome, welcome. What'll it be today?
I actually feel like Flo, you might like that one too.
Like something?
oh, I just saw a
Wonder where it
picture
came from.
on one of my Telegram groups that I agree with so much.
Eat up. Young'uns like you need to keep up your strength.
Bon appetit.
Chat for that guy. That's not where I'm looking anymore.
I dare say I could make this a camp.
That fucking food looks good. I need to order food. What should I order?
You'll help us
Man,
out?
we have rolled tacos from this place in front of me. That's
Be careful, eh?
Oh boy, what should I eat?
Appreciate it.
I don't know. What you had last time?
This week I've had
Careful, eh?
spaghetti. I had that really good burger yesterday.
Forget to pack plenty of potions.
I had McDonald's for breakfast.
One sausage McDonald's. A pizza?
You always suggest pizza, though.
Bro! Wait, what?
That's always the first
no,
thing you say.
No, nah. I normally say spaghetti. The fuck?
And I'm always up for spaghetti, and I'm considering it. But
I was gonna say spaghetti,
I
but
am
you said
thinking about
you already had
maybe
spaghetti.
something new.
They've got cup
What the
noodles
fuck you
outside
mean
the-
with
Yeah,
something
I'm just
new?
thinking about maybe
Might be worth
something new,
investing
like
in a few salads
variety.
and
Maybe
even
something I haven't had, or something I haven't had in a
Put it on the
while. Or
list.
like I had a doner from
doner.
Arby's.
Doner.
Whatever Canadians call it doner. I kind of mixed the two, but you know what the
Taco
thing
Bell
is.
nuggets?
Yeah.
I love the Taco Bell nuggets so much more than any other nuggets.
I did not know Taco Bell had nuggets.
It's a new thing, but it went away. Now it's back. I'm so happy.
It's probably only on the. Oh God! I just ate my words before I even said them. And it's probably just on the West Coast, because the West Coast gets everything first. And as soon as I said it's probably just the Taco Bell came up on my DoorDash, and what's the picture? Fucking nuggets.
You're welcome.
Like, I'll get Taco Bell.
Do you like spicy stuff?
Not really, and that's what I was thinking. Is I probably don't want to try those.
No. The nuggets themselves aren't spicy, but their big sauce that you want to push on you is Fire Hidden Valley Ranch. So basically spicy ranch.
Fire Hidden Valley might be okay, but I'm also not feeling chicken nuggets. Like, I'm interested in seeing what Taco Bell can do with chicken, but
You definitely should try them before they go away again. I'm actually
Thank
really
your
surprised
lucky
they're already
stars,
back.
because I whipped up
I
something
guess they
real
sold
special.
well, and that's the thing. I actually just recently saw a video. Chicken is doing so well in the fast food market that's
What'll it be?
basically what fast
What
food is
coat do you
currently
fancy?
becoming about. Everybody is switching to like their main thing being chicken because
Anything
so many
in mind
people
for
are
the
buying it right
interior?
now. Like, there's been some kind of shift that people aren't so much about beef anymore; they're about chicken. And so, actually, if I
do you
remember
want
that
the
video
wheels?
correctly, there was a place that just recently said their nuggets are now permanent. Might have been Taco Bell.
I mean,
Well,
it's
here's
funny
what I
'cause
can
when
do
they came
for
out
her.
with it, they're like, we aren't competing
How about the
with
decals?
McDonald's, because we already know they dominate that market. But then I'm like, yeah, but you guys
Until they made $10 million
Anything you like?
in 10 days.
freezer bag ones.
How about the decals?
Yeah. That was until they made $10 million in 10 days.
Anything you like? How about the decals?
And their nuggets are crispy.
Anything you like?
Which is fantastic.
How
by
about the
way.
decals?
That's actually one of the reasons I like it, because it's like the way I would actually want my nuggets, not fucking a freezer bag like McDonald's.
Go on, pick a color.
Try and do the freaking dinosaur nuggets.
You see, I don't.
What coat do you fancy?
I feel kind of weird about that, because, to be honest with you, okay, the best fast food chicken,
Be seeing ya.
Popeyes, hands down.
Which, admittedly, I've never actually been inside of Popeyes.
But the best nugget, the best fast food nugget, it has to be McDonald's. I've never had
Everything in order?
a fast food mass-produced nugget that was better. I haven't.
No, I'm not driving. Cheers.
Hell yeah, cheers. Prost. Fucking. Oh, Das Vidania is high.
Admittedly, I still
Das
have
Vidania is
my,
high.
whiskey in here.
Astrovia, that's what I was trying to think of. Here's Prost and Astrovia.
You're gonna have to translate that one for me, buddy. Because I'm dumb.
Prost is cheers in German. Astrovia is cheers in Russian.
What is that in French?
I don't know what it is in French. I don't speak retreat.
Gotta put a tag in there. You French haters, are you? It actually isn't that.
I only know
Bad.
one sentence in French.
Tone, because it's all the same fucking word. Say like the snail is going to grandma's.
You got to me.
I don't know what that is.
I love you. Or at least that's what I was told.
I don't know. We'd have to ask the snail sucker. We have a French speaker here in the server.
But because my ex in high school, she was taking French, and I'm like, how do I say I love you in French? You got to me.
For the record, I hate very few people, and it's not because of the country they're from, their color, or anything like that. But I don't like the French very much.
Speaking of the French, I told the Frenchie that we do the drinkies after stream.
We've reached
I've already been going for 4 hours, but you know, I'm planning to go for another 6.
Where do you think they're all going?
We could always follow them and find out.
I'm doing I got that fucking on drinking going on, where you're drinking from the moment you wake up to the moment you pass out, to the moment you wake up to the moment you pass out for days in a row.
I could not do that. I would die.
I've done that fucking 5 days in a row at a convention. I started drinking when I got there on Thursday. I didn't stop drinking until I was fucking riding away on fucking Monday afternoon. The last fucking convention I was at, both Anthrocon and Western PA Furry Weekend. Hello, you know about where I am now. Both of those, like, from the minute I got there, to the minute I fell asleep, to the minute I woke up, to the minute I fell asleep, the entire 5 days.
Yeah, because
when I
the
got
best,
home from
best
my last
medicine
convention,
from having a hangover is drinking more alcohol.
Yeah, for fucking when I got home from my last convention, which was a Western PA Furry Weekend, when I got home from that, my fursuit smelled like beer. It smelled like beer. I had so much alcohol that I sweated alcohol into my fursuit.
Ugh. I wanted fursuit.
And
Bro,
that is the first
this
thing that
fucking
Alan
chat
heard.
notifier.
Hello, Alan.
This fucking chat notifier. I swear by fucking god. Bro.
I actually heard it that time. Because you're broadcasting desktop audio. I fucking heard it that time.
Yes.
I've never had a notification sound for Twitch chat, though. I don't know where that's coming from. I've never had one. I still don't.
I don't know what to tell you. And Pet the Allen.
Other than that, you're Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs.
I am cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You'll notice, Alan, that you can hear us then. I've been drinking for the last 4 hours. So, Zalfin, you need to catch up.
Which one is the snail sucker anyway?
The snail sucker is Spike. Alan is the sheep fucker. Because he's well. I will not slow down, Ho.
Bro's drinking 10 liters of wine today.
I am drinking 10 liters. I'm almost through the first 5.
Bro.
That box was lighter when I filled up my glass this time.
I might take a shot of whiskey.
This is killing me.
So I'm going on 5. I'm gonna finish that 10 tonight, I guarantee you.
If I drink more than a shot or 2, I will have a gout flare up, and I am not for that.
I forgot to buy potions. Whoopsie.
Yeah, you can't. You should watch it a little bit because you're diabetic.
It's fun. Like, I watch that. I mean, I'm supposed to, sure, but I'm supposed to do a lot of things.
We're in the money. We're in the money. Ready for this?
Bro, what?
You paid attention. What?
Delay, I swear my gosh.
Well, here you are.
Gotcha! You're up.
Give me a hand, will ya? Want some?
Head out. Head out. Head out. Head out. Head out. Head out. Head out.
Certainly, I expect this much trouble.
I have
I'm fucking the I'm getting fucked by the giraffes that are 10 levels, 11 levels above
He
me.
was fucking giraffe.
Let me brighten your day.
Apparently in the Philippines, they
Doesn't surprise me. Like yeah, like I mean, first off, rockets is that pop, and then like some places are kind of lost to time, you know, like really tiny villages in Japan and other countries like that. And so they're kind of still in the rock and roll era, some of them.
Yeah, like
Can't see shit. Where the fuck am I? There am I.
Visibility is poor. Clean your glasses.
Gotcha!
Capital idea.
Alan, what should I eat?
Let me brighten your day.
Done and done. But what else should I eat?
Bro, stop running! Stop running! Get off.
Make it count.
Hey, don't you give me that, I don't know. Fucking say something. Be a man.
Let me brighten your day.
Nice one, brother.
It's nothing. Buzz off.
This one's just for you.
Ow.
Get your ass in here too to join the conversation that's going on in here. You know you have access to the channel we're sitting in right now.
Watch out!
I won't always be there.
Well, I'm the owner, but it's me, the boys, and Rubik's is the tiny.
We've got him on the ropes now. Gladius, do it! All that's left is the takedown. No holding back.
Yeah.
I don't know. Suggest something you know about that you think maybe I've not had. I'm looking for variety.
For quite some time.
Lap of luxury, here we come.
Just easy.
Fuck you, I'm not French.
Frugality, please.
Also, Shay, did you watch the last stream?
I was here for the last stream. I don't know if I don't remember if I made anything about it.
Since I had a stroke in midstream.
Another headache. This is not.
Trying to
I
say
should
weird.
clip that. I'll look through that.
It's somewhere in the 30 minutes.
Yes, everyone else in Discord other than me is a little
The roads are
quiet.
perilous
I
tonight.
assume that's for your own
We
personal
best head back into town.
Yeah.
thing. You should turn up the three-headed one a little bit.
Yeah.
I haven't said anything
back
because you
to
can
town.
still hear
Well
him,
then.
but
Let's call it a night.
he's a little quieter than me.
Maybe I tend to be quiet, I think. But he probably does have me.
You are a little quieter.
I'm not high on his
Avoid
frequency
being-
of hearing.
Well, yeah,
Ah,
kind of
breather.
blatantly, but Roy is introverted, and so
Nothing
anybody
wrong with the
that's not as
outdoors,
close to him
but
as I
there's
am just
definitely safety in numbers.
kind of gets turned down a little bit more to keep from overloading him.
I just nah. It's not that that's not the reason why, but I just like having some people are louder than the other people depending of their mics. That takes ages to find the right thingy to turn them the weight down.
Okay, so maybe your adjustment was just a little too low.
So what you're saying is I should have talked more to begin with. Got it.
No.
Because the only way you could get it right is if
Because
I talked a lot.
last time I switched the audio was when I was trying to fucking sleep. And
True, you were
suddenly
trying to sleep, so that would explain why
five
he's
people
lower, because-
joined the fucking
yeah.
VC when I'm trying to sleep.
Oh, greetings. Will you be staying with us?
Well, you know, most people don't sleep in voice chats, but you guys are weird.
Well, we sleep together in voice chat, bitch. That's what a long-distance relationship is. Camille Cianci the Third's restaurant. That sounds fucking delicious.
Perfect timing.
Look at you.
Yeah, I know.
Why you gotta be so
Bro tried to rip the camera out of the ass of this thing.
You know, like long distance relationships, I haven't had much success with. I mean, I've been in one for.
You haven't had success in many relationships.
I mean, I'm having
Fucking asshole.
last I checked.
Yo.
Hi.
Morning. Morning.
But
I'm just being a drunk little gremlin.
My bitch ass.
obviously, I want someone to be close, but it's just. Unfortunately, I'm pretty much screwed in the fandom for that.
Yes. You are very screwed in the fandom because 9 out of 10 women are men.
And
There are women in this
75%
fandom.
of those women that are actually women are gay.
Yes, and like 9 out of 10 physical women are lesbians. It's very hard to have a straight relationship
At
in
a
the furry
furry,
fandom.
I fucking met someone who.
Cheers to the
I don't know
fallen
personality
ones.
wise, but they were definitely my type. But they were gay. Or they were just saying that because they had no interest in me. One or the other. Let's face it. Oh yeah, I was vaguely mentioning it, but I might be able to actually get the fursuit for around 2,000. But I don't know how
Hell
good
yeah.
or not it will be.
Ah,
because
good to see you again.
My
Also, you know what you need to do.
friend who is trying to make fursuits. So
Cool.
being new to
Thanks.
practice and materials, basically. Anyways,
What you need to do is you need to go to either a meet or a fucking bar, and your Jack Black looking ass just needs to pretend that you're Jack Black.
See you next time.
I guarantee you'll take somebody home if you act like Jack Black.
I'm not really particularly interested in like stand and such. It's like I don't want to just get with someone just for sex. Like even with like my ex, friggin' she.
Why not? I mean, everybody does one night stands, even women. I mean, everybody has a need once in a while.
More?
You bet.
Have
Let's hit it.
not just to fuck someone.
Yeah, I get that, but
My ex, the way we got together in the first place was there was one day we were just sitting there talking and she put her hands up my pants.
oh,
And
okay.
I'm like, I don't have sex with someone unless I'm dating them. And then she said, do you want to go out? And I said, no.
Why did you say no, you dumbass?
By the next day, I asked her out. Because I didn't think she was being serious.
Was she drinking? Because I can understand if you were backing up a little bit with her drinking a lot, but
before, but is Ebony really all that good? I might have answered before, but yes, it is.
that doesn't mean you weren't drinking. But yes, I do remember the last time you were with someone in that way
Want to
was
get a
high
shot at
school.
you in the meteor?
And I do miss her. She was a lot of fun. And she was a furry.
No!
Why not?
Fuck.
Yay! Let's go.
Oops.
Like, I wish I
My cinnamon thingy that was in my bottle of mid
Where do we go from here?
just fucking fell into my drink. No.
Cinnamon thingy.
I don't know what to call
Savoy
it.
and
Cinnamon.
Allen. Savoy and Allen.
Yeah.
Veal?
Everything in
Gnocchi.
order.
Yep.
Or buy one, get one free, build your own pasta.
Why? Why the first one?
All of that sounds so fat.
Bitch.
Keep in mind, the buy one, get one free, own your own pasta is the cheapest one, and it's 2 meals. Because it's buy one, get
Wow.
one. But fucking gnocchi and veal. Oh.
No keys. Take the no
Bitch, I'm asking your opinion.
Take the gnocchis.
Voice vote is for the gnocchi. The gnocchi and sausage.
And that would be a fun thing if it would have had more than just... How many do I have? 3? 2?
It would be interesting to put
3?
up a
And then put up a fucking vote just to let you know what the fuck you should do.
Vote for what I see.
I would definitely be down to do some shenanigans like that. Randomly existing in the stream and then, oh yeah, what should I order? Vote.
Bitch, you're only saying gnocchi because Floey said gnocchi. You're gonna have to convince me that that's your choice or pick something else.
I know my nephew likes gnocchi from.
And also, just for future reference, Alan, this is how gnocchi is spelled.
I hate this audio. It annoys me.
Lestalem sure looks great from this angle. Oh, hey, we should get a picture.
That list is
Not
never
now.
Now, we can do it anytime.
So you say.
I spelled it
But
wrong.
any time's
But
no
this is
time
the
at
correct
all,
way.
if you ask me.
This is how you spell it. Oh shit, I spelled it wrong.
You know how
I've been drinking for
my
4
mom
hours. I have an excuse.
says to gnocchis in German?
Did you say your mom said gnocchi?
No, so you wanna know what my mom says to Nochi? No, yeah, Nokis.
Let's head on.
I'm gonna guess she doesn't like it for some reason.
No, the German way of speaking.
Okay.
Instead of saying Noki. She says Nochi.
Okay, Nazi makes sense for someone with a German accent.
Or Gnocchis.
Gnocchis also make sense for someone with a German background.
The fuck? Ah, there it is.
This is like a real life art.
Hi!
But Alan, you know it only requires an essay because you know that I know. That you just go with the flow and say what everyone else says, and you avoid having an opinion. I want your damn opinion of what I should eat. Tell me right now, if you had money and were ordering food right now, what the fuck would you eat?
Mind if I do?
I wouldn't allow someone to do that in real life,
Never miss.
but I've done that.
Don't fucking yell and swear at me. I'm just encouraging you to give me how you what you actually would fucking do.
Oh, hi there, opening.
Ow, what?
For the record.
Why is this thing dealing more damage than they did 500 other things I just fought?
Ponto, you're up.
Oh, hi there, opening.
To be fair, I was leaning towards the build your own pasta only because it's 2 for 1, but I do really like gnocchi.
It's out of my reach.
Never fear. Here.
That's what I'm asking of you, though. I'm asking of your own taste.
Yep.
Like, I gave you parameters. What would you pick?
Excuse me?
Forgive me.
Ow. The bird's kicking my ass. Ow, bro.
Since you've said it 4 times, I'll go ahead and accept that as an answer. Just, you know that I know that you don't like to make these decisions.
Say your prayers.
Instructions. No.
Oh, has it weakness to fire?
Got all those arms at your disposal. Use them.
Oh, hi there, opening.
What is this food? They're asking me what salad dressing I want, and I can put it to the soup, but I don't know what soup they're talking about. I usually do substitute soup, but I don't know. Yeah, like I said already, I don't know what soup they're referring to.
Out of the way!
are probably referring to wedding soup.
Maybe they have a
Because, well, that's what I'm thinking too, but usually in an Italian place, it's a wedding soup. 'Cause that's what Italiano do. And I do like weddings. I'm looking at the menu more to see if I can figure it out. It does not, but guess what? The only actual soup on their menu is wedding soup. The rest is salad. I was right, it's a wedding soup. And just so, because you said you don't know what that is. Wedding soup is tiny meatballs, spinach, a little bit of like ring pasta, and chicken broth, like carrots, onions. It's an interesting soup. I like it. It's like, if I had to relate it to anything, it's like miso soup with more ingredients, but also miso soup is better. It's because I don't know what the Japanese do to it, but it tastes better. But anyway, my favorite Italiano soup is the wedding soup. Oh my god, they have stuffed shells. Why is it $84? Hold on, why is the stuffed shells $84?
Pronto, you're up!
Oh, hi there, opening.
Mercy!
Nice one, Pronto.
The catering menu, that's why it's $84. It's a shitload of stuffed
Ah! I was then on my feet like a cat.
Oh, hi there, opening.
Jeez.
I'm impressed.
No problem.
Also, Alan, you look a little bit like that emote you just used.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 bum, dun, bum, 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 bum.
Sounds like someone's in a good mood.
Basking in our hard-fought victory, I presume.
Who the hell is doing the Zelda noise? Is that in your game?
Huh? What's
That
Zelda
is in
noise?
your game. The fucking game character just did Zelda noises.
It's not Zelda.
Yes, it is.
It's not! That's fucking Final Fantasy, dumbass!
No, that's
It is! No! You wanna fucking hear it? Go look at that fucking Final Fantasy level up theme. Or next time when I rest, I might remind your ass. See?
I confused it with the chest noise from Zelda, you know.
Oh.
I can't even do it because I've been drinking alcohol for 4.5 straight hours, but I'm gonna buy wine more often. Because I forgot how much fun low percentage
It costs you
over
40
several
bucks,
hours
my guy.
is. That's because it cost me $40 because it's 10 liters.
Yeah, and you're already drinking 5 liters almost.
Yes, but you understand the number of hours I've been drinking this 5 liters, if I started at our normal time, would be one drinking night. So it would be $20 a drinking night, which is roughly what I was spending anyway. And actually longer, because I've been drinking this longer. On the whiskey, I get drunk in fucking 2 hours.
Oh, I forgot to look at the message I got from Alan on Discord.
But you understand what I mean now. I think I'm going to start buying wine more often because low percentage over the course of an entire day is a hell of a lot of fun. Like it's just more fun because it's more hours of fun. Whereas I buy the whiskey, you know, we're having a drinking night for 4 or 5 hours. I'm already approaching that, and I'm still not going to be done for another 4 or 5. So
It's getting hot out here.
Just need to
the
pull in
money
somewhere
per
cool.
hour of buying wine is
Any chance sleeping in a nice room tonight?
Yes, I'm certain we can secure suitable accommodations nearby.
One I tried at one point that I actually quite liked, but it was the white wine, and I don't know, and I don't remember anything more than that, other than it was iced for the first frost.
That's all. It's just sitting
Say
there
that
good.
again. What brand? What kind?
I don't know. It was at the distillery, and I don't even remember which distillery or which fucking town that distillery was in. I was just along for the ride.
I don't know. I like red wine. Like I do enjoy a white Riesling because German everything is just good. But I like red wine when I drink wine.
Another headache.
This is not normal.
I tried some mead. Unfortunately, I didn't much care for that either. And I was really hoping I was gonna like mead.
I, at this point, have advanced to another plane of existence. The fucking stream is starting to look foreign to me.
So many stalls here.
It's starting to look what?
Full of foods I've never eaten.
Foreign. Different. Not of this world.
Unique blend of spices.
Your nose knows everything.
Always a pleasure.
Weirdo.
Thanks for your help.
Don't you judge me. You know I keep up with you in hard liquor. The only reason I'm this drunk off wine is because I've drank nearly 3 liters of it.
Glad you're in one piece.
I drank like 4 liters of it, actually.
You must be hungry. What can I get you? Relax and make yourself at home.
I still haven't ordered my gnocchi. I need to order my
Look out,
gnocchi.
stomach.
We would welcome the help.
My dad loves watching this guy who does sandwiches on rolls.
Is it the same guy that makes
Head
drinks
now?
based on rolls?
Come back anytime you
I
like.
don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, as you can imagine, some of them are great, some of them are not.
Right. Holy shit. Okay, I'm doing the fucking 2-for-1 build your own pasta, because guess what? One of the customization choices on the bill on the 2-for-1 build your own is fucking gnocchi. I can get fucking gnocchi and the 2-for-1.
Badass.
Don't you call me fat, fucking European bitch.
I will call you fat. What you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna suck your dick. That's what I'm gonna do about it.
That's gay.
Folk here are real friendly.
Yeah,
How
everybody
dare.
greets you. Takes some getting used to.
You draw more attention here than you do at
You don't
home.
have a dick though. You have a cookie. Although to be fair,
Gives impregnation.
yes, you do have
I'm
that,
never
but
gonna have kids. I'm never gonna have kids. Fucking can't stand kids.
and neither can I. You did make that point, but also your character is like Hawaiian? What the fuck was I doing with that?
Who the fuck you were referencing with that, bro?
A hyena at core.
No.
Your face is a hyena. I don't care what you say, the face of your 3 heads is a hyena-based face.
Well, I would say my head base, or my body base, for my first, the one you helped with, actually. That was definitely me, fucking Avatar. But, no, it's definitely not supposed to be.
Either way, the version I've seen of you is hyena-based, and so it still counts because female hyenas have cocks with pseudo-balls.
Yeah.
Because hyenas roll like that.
Can't stand hyena art because of such things. I'm not into. I just. The reason I don't like.
You prefer...
For some reason having both on the same body connection.
Exactly. Same. I hate fudas. Like, I'll be your friend, but I don't like fudas. So yes, exactly the same. But I still denote the fact that realistically and in actuality, female hyenas have cocks.
Yeah.
And when they breed, they roll it up like a sock. There you go. Information that you didn't know you needed today.
No.
That was for the stream.
It's actually really, really funny because impregnation was not one of my original teams. I feel it's a bit of a acquired.
Fair enough. I mean, I've gotten into a couple of things I'm into. I got into them through exposure over time.
Well, the only person I've
My
ever...
wine glass is empty. This is blasphemy. More
You don't
wine.
have a wine glass. You have a fucking plastic cup from McDonald's.
Fuck you. I'm drinking box wine out of a McDonald's cup. I'm peak American here.
Bro,
Peak American white one.
help me, Alan.
You can't be helped. But the one person I've actually called master, they were very much into impregnation. And actually kind
So what's next? Ask around a little?
of got moved on
It's
to
up to
it.
Noct.
Even though we didn't really do much interactions. Yeah.
Wow.
Alan fucking said no.
Hopefully, most
Rude.
the people that do end up watching are furries.
Most of the people that end up watching will be furries because he's tagged as a furry streamer.
I watched furry
they're either
vids
gonna
before,
be a
being
furry or a
before I even
normie.
started being a furry.
As I was about to explain,
What the fuck?
the viewers are either going to be a furry or friendly with furries, which is why you have the furry tag.
Look where you're going!
Didn't mean to do that.
Playing at mutiny, are we
Just
not?
yell then.
Not on my ship. Knock it off.
How you like that? How you like that, huh? Oh, just wait.
Is your idea a joke?
Sadly, no one's laughing.
I'm not yelling at you.
The fucking guy. The fucking look where you're
That's okay.
going. You're yelling at me.
I mean, yeah, so much still.
I have to piss.
Goat.
See that already?
We're in.
Ready for this?
caught up. How are we? Getting by.
Knocked rules! No big deal.
No use hanging around here.
Crap!
That's what's crap.
I said crap!
Oh. Well, I made a Star Wars reference. So.
I'm fighting a crab.
Make you happy.
Oh, it's a crab. Even the second time I misunderstood. I thought you said I said crap.
Farewell.
You're on fire today.
What can I say?
You haven't been drinking for the last 4.5 hours.
Nice one, Bronto. Ignis! If I may.
For me, everything is further away than it
That's it.
further away. No, everything is closer than it appears. It's like a passenger view mirror.
Test for you.
Ooh, a new recipe.
Why are you looking at me like that, weirdo?
The legend says to look behind the waterfall.
What is the waterfall?
Radiation. I
think
like
it
radiation.
says
I'm a
come in.
nuclear power engineer.
Wouldn't you know it? An entrance.
In the virtual
Looks
space.
like the legend
A
checks out.
dungeon.
This place gives me goosebumps.
Essentially, I could walk into a nuclear power plant and know what I'm looking at.
Little chill won't kill you.
But as far as things go wrong, knowing what to do, yeah, I'd need someone who's actually got a degree for that.
Because monsters like
But
water.
I could walk in and know what I'm looking at.
Sarcasm.
And I know the basics of how the thing works.
And there's our warm welcome.
You're on fire today.
Heading down a slippery slope in slip-sliding shoes? What could possibly go wrong?
Down we go.
Meow.
In your prayers.
No!
Things love to tits. Skin
What game are you playing anyway, ho?
Creeper.
Right, that game.
so much for a
If
little.
you were playing Motor Town, I'd probably join you, but
Oh, I got an ice cream. I really hope we didn't come here
if
for
I am getting $60 worth of pasta
really.
for 40. Bro, I waited so long that the place is closed. I sat here so long, the fucking place is closed.
Dumbass.
What?
But you gotta wait for your 2-for-1 tomorrow, huh?
Oh, they don't open again until Monday. Ah.
God, I hate that. Yes, can't
Watch your step.
No more slip-ups.
Most places are mom and pops these days, and they don't have enough employees.
Yes, a lot of these places are mom and pops, which is what I'm trying to do, because, you know, variety, you know. Ahoy, Alan, pick something else.
Watch yourself, Knock.
Pick something at random.
Taco Bell.
Be nice to Freddy. So here we are.
If Alan says Taco Bell, I'm not accepting it. Pick something else.
Back to it.
He's getting more options. These two fuckers will talk about.
So, the Glavis are here.
Most likely. Let's see for ourselves.
KFC, okay, good choice. If I'm gonna do something like KFC, I'd rather do Popeyes. Just because chicken is expensive as hell and Popeyes is better quality.
Enough talk. Time
But yeah,
for some action.
between KFC, Popeyes, and Taco Bell is actually a choice.
Don't miss.
I like Taco Bell too. I just don't want you to say it because Chloe did.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
We're catching cold.
So here we go. I'm freezing. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a hot bowl of soup. Soup. We're almost there. We gotta be, right?
Hey. Not can it ever be easy.
Ever. Where's the
I'll back you up.
Here we are.
Stay down. Come on, Mr. Nice Guy. Back Gladio.
You're up.
Let me brighten your day.
The Prince of Pain. Otto's been intoxicated. That wasn't so hard.
Come on, Mr. Nice Guy.
Otto.
Let me brighten your day. Does this mean we can go back outside?
I don't know, maybe I'll go with Taco Bell because their shit is really good, but I was just hoping that y'all European asses would have something that maybe I haven't had before.
Not really.
Or you have access to their brains.
I have access to most things. I live in a small city, I live near a bigger city, and a little bit further is an even bigger city. I can get most anything you can think of. Like DoorDash will go clear out to like 15 miles now. I can get anything you fucking think of.
The voices.
The voices.
Knox, you
The
okay?
voices. Yeah.
Where was that?
What? I'm being
What is it?
entertaining. I'm
A
drunk
hole in the ground.
and I'm being entertaining.
Something burning. The meteor? You saw the disk of Corthus.
You'll see when this motherfucking
Let's
VOD
make our
has
way
more
back to the
views than
stall.
any of the others,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
gotta report to Talcott.
People like
Bro,
drunk,
steal my
stupid
job.
fucking bitches. I am helping you.
Bro,
If I
steal
wanted
my
to
job.
steal your job, I'd be streaming myself right now.
Bro, stealing my job.
I'm just making anyone that views your stuff realize the kind of shit they're getting into and how entertaining it can be. And I realize how that sounds. I'm not promoting myself.
That's it.
You're
What's up,
entertaining
Iggy?
as shit.
I've come up with a new
It
recipe.
just adds to your
I can
entertainment
taste test for you.
when people are drunk as shit because that's funny.
It's a snack. I can see the snack.
And I'm just a little more outgoing than
What's
you
your
are
level
when I've been
snack?
drinking.
Level 50. 50. Oh.
Let me brighten your day.
Watch yourself, no.
I know.
I guess y'all are gonna sit on Taco Bell, huh?
Yeah, we stay
Taco
with
Bell
Taco
was
Bell.
Boy's favorite when he was here.
Because I don't have a Taco Bell near
Taco Bell
me.
in Germany. Exactly what I just said. They don't have Taco Bell in Germany. It was his favorite when he's here. When he was here because they don't have them. To be fair, Taco Bell is really good. I mean, they're like the only fast food restaurant in America that's never claimed, they've never claimed to have real beef.
Let me brighten your day.
I'm okay with that because whatever they use is fucking delicious.
What the?
It might not because I'll admit every single time I order from Taco Bell, it literally straight up smells like canned dog food. And that's not an insult, it just actually smells exactly the same as canned dog food. But it's fucking good. I'll eat the shit, you know?
Yep.
We're sorely overmatched, Noct. Let's retreat.
Retreat.
Whatever fucking menu you
Okay,
were
maybe.
using had me panicking because I thought your screen fucking froze.
You will hear that
I bet.
more often than while I'm playing the game, especially when it's night.
Eyes forward.
Hear what?
Hmm?
Hear what?
Let me brighten your day.
Oh, yeah, dad jokes. hopefully really none of that broadcasted, but
Mean to do that?
and as I've now heard the broadcast, a lot of it did. Vaping plus 5 hours worth of wine, 4 liters, 3 liters, 3.5 liters of wine equals that.
Want to come shopping with me, big guy?
Yeah, sure.
Don't vape, folks. If you've never smoked before, don't fucking start. It sounds cliched as hell, but don't fucking do it.
Perilous at night.
That's what everybody says.
I know that's what everybody says. That's why I said that. But seriously,
from here.
don't
So be
fucking
it.
do it.
I only ask you keep the recklessness. to
It
a minimum.
will fucking swallow you. Don't do it.
Time to go.
Mm-hmm.
See, I have like $600 worth of vape supplies, and I barely ever vape.
Why do you have $600 in vape supplies when you don't even smoke?
5 different mods.
You don't even smoke. Why do you have 5 mods?
Because I like fucking vaping Zero Nick.
Okay, vaping Zero Nick is different than what I'm doing. I'm vaping cigar level nicotine.
Yeah, I know whatever you're doing. It's not what I'm doing, but I was saying, like, so not distantly, because there's not a addictive substance I'm stuck with. But most of the time, by the time I decide I want to vape again, all my shit's outdated.
So you buy another one. Yeah.
Each mod being like $200, like I have like 5. I guess it's more like $1,000 at this point.
Bro, $200 for a mod?
100, 200.
Let's just say 200 is if you flat out being on the fucking West Coast. The fucking mod I have right now was $80.
Well, I tend to try to get whatever one does the best dissipation. I want the flavor. That's all I want is the flavor. So
I want the flavor too, which is what I buy it for. Yes, mine has the my juice has the nicotine in it. But I buy the flavor heavy, you know, the higher vegetable glycerin. That's what makes the flavor stronger. Is more vegetable glycerin than propylene glycol, which is used in car coolant, by the way. Don't vape. Yeah.
I'm sorry you can't see my very sarcastic smile.
I'm vaping the shit that keeps your engine from blowing up.
Is that what I think it was?
Looked demonic to me.
Yes, I know. In certain, all of it is in certain amounts. Like the FDA has an acceptable level of rat shit in chocolate. Okay. But it's not dangerous to you until you've had this amount. I get it, but you don't start this because if you do, you won't stop.
Yeah, your favorite line.
Brighten your day.
But my
Get back.
Which is actually actually true, like, I mean, I already knew that's true, but a good example I can give, all of the grease that Harley Davidson uses in their
It's
motorcycles
rather dark out.
is food
Sure you
grade.
can handle this? I can see fine. Take a load off for a
Their
while.
standards, their quality assurance standards, all of the grease on a Harley motorcycle is food grade. It will give you diarrhea, but it will not kill you. It's non-toxic. So that's just a good example of that. Is you shouldn't eat it, but it's not going to kill you.
Everybody out.
What do you mean you thought I was the one smoking? I am smoking.
Damn, this place is hot.
Just take your shirt off.
Like you.
That was me
way.
coughing.
What, too embarrassed to show your scrawny
For some
body?
reason, I thought it
I got
was
muscle.
like his
You
coffee
just
act.
can't see it.
If you say so.
What can I do for you? Thank you kindly. Thank you.
I was very displeased with it.
Chloe smokes, but he only smokes at work because it's a stress relief.
Whatever
Well,
it
Boy
is,
actually probably would benefit from a rubbing stone.
I started eating gum instead of smoking.
Ellie,
Don't eat gum, just chew it.
it's just the
Where
wind
did
blowing my
you
door
roll?
Prince Noctis! Welcome back.
I started
Eating
having gum,
insinuates
and
swallowing,
even,
that's why I
even
correct.
with fucking even with
Stop fucking with us.
fucking cigarette, the stress won't fucking
We owe
do
you,
it
Talcott.
anymore.
You're welcome.
When my fucking body is dying from stress now.
We
It's
owe
of
you,
me,
Talcott.
You're
me
welcome.
developing fucking
Splendid. You've done well, my boy.
developing migraine and others and having just health issues now. By my immune system being almost shutting down.
What's the matter? You alright?
He'll be fine, don't worry.
Fair enough.
But we ought to take a closer look at this so-called disc.
Then look no further than the Outlook. We can use the viewer things.
No substitute for being on site, but it will be a start. Let's see what we can glean of Nox's
I used to
condition.
smoke weed too. And then I got a CDL. And fucking America, for fuck's sake.
I stopped smoking sometime after my mom died. 'Cause I really only did it because she did.
Your mom's dead?
My real mom, yeah.
How long?
Back in I gave up grade.
Wow, our moms died at the same time. My mom died in 11th
Dude.
grade.
Oh, this is gonna be a party in my mouth.
I dare say I can recreate this.
So like 2009.
Died is fucking stupid.
What a
What was
coincidence.
that?
Some of it is.
I'm not so sure it
she was
is.
supposed to be taking medications to thin her blood.
Aren't
She
nursery
had
rhymes
fucking-
curious things?
And she didn't.
Okay, I've done the same thing. I refuse.
The Archean calls.
But well, no. Okay, no. Sorry.
Yet on deaf
I
ears
did the opposite. I
Godstone
took the blood
falls.
thinners,
The
but I
king
also
made
drank
the
alcohol,
moon
so I
in
thinned my
vain.
blood twice.
So how do
I'm
we
still
keep him
here,
on
but
his feet?
you continue your story. This is
Don't
about
heed
you.
the call.
That about sums it up.
Visit the Archean
Didn't
and hear
take it,
his
She got
plea.
blood clot and blood clot moved
I
into
can take
places
you.
it shouldn't have been.
Bien,
I don't know.
We take a
Died
ride.
in her sleep.
but watch our backs.
Fair enough. Let's do it.
So I'm safe to assume that she had like
I'm not one to stand on ceremony, but such an occasion calls for an introduction.
pneumothorax. That's the word.
Come
She had,
with me to the
bad
car
arthritis in her
park.
knee and they
That's
actually-
where I left my automobile. She's a dear old thing.
They surgically replaced her.
Pales next to your regalia, but she's never let me down.
She didn't take the
So, we take 2 vehicles, a convoy of
literally what
sorts,
happened.
shall we?
I'm pretty sure that's the reason they tell you or give you button errors is so your body doesn't accidentally kill itself.
Yes, that's the point of blood thinners, it's to prevent clots. Since we're sharing that story, my mom died of kind of, it's kind of similar, but also kind of the opposite. It's like halfway in between. My mom had a breathing disease. It affects your cartilage and your breathing. And so she took steroids, which increases your heart rate, which increases stroke, clots, things like that. So my mom died from a combination of suffocating and too high of a heart rate. Essentially, she died of a heart attack from her own
To
steroids.
the honor of assigning your driver. I choose you.
I'm not very good at taking medications. I kind of understand, but you know,
Fine by me.
like that.
You drive your
I was
car
very
and
much
I drive mine.
I actually
With that decided,
my family.
let us be off.
Since then, still haven't that into.
You know, I'm exactly the same. And it's been the same for me. The last family member I ever said I love you to was her.
Oh, it's starting again. It's showing
I-
the fucking with my fucking space. Storage space is coming to an end again.
Windows
Yay!
is garbage.
They're perfect flowing.
But
So my fucking Streamlabs will die in then probably next stream or something, or in the next hour.
there's no reason Windows needs to take up 100 fucking gigs. Let's be fucking real here. If Windows needs to take up 100 gigs, then I'm not gay.
Hmm.
I mean, you know, the amount of bloatware is not small.
I still haven't ordered food. I should order food instead of talking about my dead mother.
If we keep on talking, nothing has open anymore.
Taco Bell's.
No, you remember I'm American, not German. We have many places that are 24/7, unlike you,
Yeah.
which has none.
Jack in the Crack.
We only have them big cities. Mine is fucking. I have no big city.
I realize, yeah, so you live in a more rural part of Germany. Of course, like Berlin has 24/7 places, but
Okay, I think I finally got all the radioactive shit out. Nope. Not did. Oh, you fucking whore.
don't you be on. You're not bored. You're entertaining your audience.
I'd be tired. Shut up.
I know. You're always streaming it at 23 and 00. I get it. I'm just fucking with you.
Just to be clear, this isn't a race, it is a chase. You're not to pass me. Lose sight of me, and you'll lose your way. And no tailgating. An accident would spoil the trip.
All right.
Accident.
As you win, drive safely now.
I was an accident. What's your point?
I was also an accident. What's your point?
First Galden and then Lestalem.
I wasn't supposed to survive. Fucking nature tried its hardest to kill my ass.
I reckon he's following us around. But to what end? That question bothers me deeply, as does his origin.
It's hard for me to picture that guy in the Empire.
But it's even harder to imagine him as a
I'm popped
Lucian.
out. My dad's first words was, "Oh my God, he looks like my mother."
So fair enough. you were
I'd
unexpected.
sooner not rely
Like
on
you had low
Maybe our
odds,
only way into the disc
but
of
you're a
Gothis.
fucking miracle.
What's His Highness's opinion
I
of this?
am just a complete fucking
Don't really
mistake
have
that
one.
somehow
Order your food,
the universe
bitch.
can't correct.
You hit the nail on the
I'm
head right
trying
there.
to order food,
Well,
okay?
that's why we came
Yeah,
up with a
stop
plan.
talking
Gotta
now.
watch our backs the whole
My brother
way.
before me, he, well, both my brothers before me. But anyways, he apparently got stuck.
Knocked. How are the headaches? Fine for now.
Okay, so he was a
But they come with
C-section. I was also a
Wouldn't want to have one
C-section.
I
behind the
don't think
wheel.
he was, because he
Stop
was
if you need to,
partially
alright?
out and was turning blue as well, so.
Well, okay, I'll be honest with you though, having medical knowledge like I do,
So,
obviously,
any havens along the way?
I'm not
Somebody wants to
necessarily
camp.
right,
Somebody else wants a
but from what I
Nice
understand,
firm ground's much better for your back.
he's more
Can't we at
likely a
least make it a
C-section.
caravan?
Being like
I don't get why
halfway
you
out
like
and turning
camping so
blue,
much.
they
Under
will
the
shove
stars at
you
one with
back
nature.
in.
What's not to like?
And
Down the
C-section
wild,
meal.
there are no
Right,
rules to
they
follow.
did, but I don't
No checkout
remember.
time.
I dare say you had knocked with no checkout time. I'm on.
I know
What say we call it
after
a day
you have
here?
one, you're kind
What
of stuck
say
with that
we continue on to Cothis?
The Archean's not going anywhere.
Neither are we under your
Yeah.
stewardship.
fuck shit
So
up.
we make camp. With
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to
Hell
ask him if he knows.
Might
But
as
that
well
makes
get the
him
tent
more
up.
likely to have been
I'm
like,
afraid I've never
doctor
really
pushes
been
him
one
back
for
in and
the
then
pressure
cuts him
device.
out the stomach. That is what they do in that situation.
Now this feels like a road trip.
Yeah, go figure.
Mind you, I have a fat head too, so if he didn't, I might have. Because if he was C-section like I was, I don't remember if I was. I remember my mom definitely did have at least one. There was one child after me.
Well,
You have
if it
two?
isn't yours
Two
truly.
I
siblings?
have two brothers and a sister.
If you'd rather.
None of
Two brothers and a sister. Damn, was your mother a rabbit?
supposedly she had a miscarriage between each of us, so maybe.
That's fucking... No, that's
So I am still young. My blood is true.
that's
Another
insane.
before me. I'll
If she had a miscarriage between each one of you, that's insane.
of the youngest
That's the strongest woman I've ever heard of.
blessings. It would be selfish of me
She,
to complain of my burden
Definitely.
when so many suffer and wait. I hope they trust. I will not rest until they all know solace.
The world watched on with worry
Hard
and wonder as the young girl
Someone
grew.
explain why
I understand you have a
kids
message
have
for us?
AD or
If you know of any who are bedridden
mental retardation,
Or unable to come to me.
but
pray.
Well, that's not necessarily because of drugs, but I know where you're going.
I follow my calling.
My
I will
little
not halt
sister
my
was
steps for anything
told
else.
that
In time,
Baby's
her
breast she made
strength
to
would
18.
become an
she
inspiration to all.
has made it
What
way
is your
past
opinion
that
of the
and
treaty?
does have a job.
When war has
Haven't seen
ended,
her since
so too will suffering subside. The treaty.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't supposed to live past like 7 days, and here I am at 33 years.
Sup?
But
Well, see, the best part is she's had a job. That's how we
Good
know she's
morning to
still
you.
around, 'cause my stepmom
I
actually
should warn you, we're about to pass the point of no return.
technically
I
working at
trust
fast
you're
food
not
truck.
having any second thoughts.
And all she was doing was folding boxes for pizza boxes for Mod Pizza. But, you know, she served.
well, okay, that's a simple ass job, but it's still, yeah, exactly. That's about as simple as a job as you can get, but it's still a job, and it's someone being human.
Whoever thought of tapping into the
Yeah.
meteor's power was a genius.
Can you even go near that thing?
They
I
harvest
never
fragments
went to
found
go see it.
nearby. Pieces that broke off when the meteor fell. Almost fell,
The
I should
motion
say.
simply is
But the
why
Archean caught it.
get to the middle of
And
the
he's
night
still
and
there,
see it.
holding the thing up.
Guess he
Dude,
never
what she
misses
wants
leg
to do,
day.
I don't fucking know.
Or any day for that matter.
His unceasing toil and the meteor's might form the tenets of worship for the locals
My
of the
brother
sky.
Makes you wonder what it's like down there at his feet.
As long as you're not about to tell me that one of them did removing of themselves.
So you know it's hot where we're
you gotta take away my
going. Will the
secret.
camera fare all right?
As long as
So
I
that's
avoid
not what
open
I'm
flames,
referring
it
to,
should be
but-
okay. I think.
We don't have a spare if it breaks.
Leave it in the car?
Talk to her.
Oh no, I'm taking it. Not every day you get up close and personal with the Archean. I kick myself if I
Removed
miss the
himself.
photo op.
Fucking, I
Smoking
saw
like
it
a
coming.
true photographer.
As they say, better to try and fail than never to try at all.
Because my stepmom saw her more than
Well,
once
they say that.
when she was
Not me.
still more little.
Well, you just do what you
recognized
gotta.
my stepmom, and we think after that encounter, the
Hey, Iggy,
adopted parents.
can your glasses take the heat?
Well, I don't see why they shouldn't.
Even if they couldn't, he'd still be alright.
Yeah, Iggy's eyes ain't that bad.
No.
Hey, that's still not what I'm talking about, but that's better than what I'm talking about.
Corrective lenses.
Then why not take them off sometimes?
Well,
you don't get it, huh?
Ignis likes his world to be crystal clear.
That's really fucking... God.
Ambiguity.
Ah, I think I'm getting the
Losing
picture
your
now.
fucking real mother and your adopted mother at the same time. I can't imagine that.
Hey, Ignis. How's it feel being away from the wheel?
And especially, like, I'm not trying to be sexist, but especially being a woman.
Driving habits.
Appreciate the confidence.
It's just, it's genetic that typically sons are closer to their fathers.
I guess nothing can take your mind off
daughters are
Knox
closer to
driving.
their mothers. It's more of a relational experience thing. And so, a daughter losing two mothers at the same time, I can't even fucking picture that.
Yeah, and?
You know, that's how you get car sick.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Better not be a setup.
Have I given you
You don't...
Yeah.
Hello?
I may not look like much, but I took your audience with Divinity Light.
You're leaving?
I drop you at the Archean's open door. And with that...
Her dad's a bit of an asshole.
Well, and typically in relationships gone bad, it's typically the dad. And I mean, I love the shit out of my dad. It's just typically it's the dad's fault, which in my case included. I love the hell out of my dad, but the relationship failure was his fault.
Guy really knew his stuff about nursery rhymes.
Yeah, like,
nothing creepy about that.
For context sake, her dad's Tom, my dad's Robert. My brother's dad is, I guess, is Ruben. My other dad's brother's dad, I forget who the fuck he was. Tom.
So we keep going this way.
Definitely.
Then we'll find out what the Empire's up to.
The ideal dad. Not at all. So it's like, I recently, in the last 2 years, kind of reached out to him. I've kind of talked to him a little bit, but apparently he's back in town. So around the time I fucking started talking to him, go figure. But it's like, I don't really know if I want to go see him in
Is
person.
that what I think it is?
Didn't expect to find a royal tomb here.
Yeah.
Shame not to grab that power. Hey, Highness.
Let's grab it and go.
A lot more, and I like my dad more.
Barbeto. Sorry, that's a local radio station.
Oh, no. Fish tools, thank you. Okay.
Here we go again!
This one's huge.
Get away! Quickly!
Knocked! I gotcha! Come on, pull yourself up.
Baby. Baby.
Job, you know, I see a lot of people.
You know what's crazy is I don't think I've ever known your your last name. I don't think you've ever said that.
It's definitely not something I would normally come up with conversation.
This is the Archean?
Well, I'm not asking you to do it now because we're being streamed right now, but if you wanted to type it to me...
But what?
I don't even remember if you know my first name.
Knocked! You okay?
Well, thank heavens you're safe.
Currently, in my current state, I do not remember your first name, but I seem to remember that you probably told me.
Very well. We'll look for a way. Be careful now.
You too. What? We're going where?
Don't rush off on your own.
If you want to tell me, go ahead and type it, but I wouldn't say it out loud right now.
They're on edge. Let's not ruffle their feathers anymore.
Try shedding your beak.
Just offering sound advice.
Yeah, like a parrot in my
I'm
ear.
extremely curious, I'll be honest. I actually really want to know, and hopefully you trust me that much.
You just want to know how weird and specific it is. You know how unlikely it is that that finds my fucking last name. God knows where. Trying to find out how to take apart new parts of it that I'm not taking apart.
Hey, over here.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Can it go down into multiple floors? No. Where's the fucking mountain?
No room for error here.
Looks like it's right.
I
Chill either.
have finally ordered food. I ordered a 12-pack of tacos with a free Baja Blast icy.
This to be over.
Hang on.
Did not.
Again.
I was sitting here staring at Taco Bell the entire time we've been having this conversation for the last 20 minutes. And so I just decided, you know what? 20 bucks for 12
You doing all
tacos,
right?
and I get a free fucking Baja Blast?
What now?
Fuck.
Hey! Titan! What's the big idea?
Save it. Get to solid ground first.
Faster!
Calm down. I'm going as fast as I can.
Sorry. I finally found the fuel line for that damn ship. I can actually take apart the walls of the fuel line.
Almost there.
God, line.
Hurry!
I'm getting it. Do it.
That's his welcome. Hate to see how he treats intruders.
You want to talk? So do I.
Glad the feeling's mutual.
Take your dog out and then start with the fucking whiskey, goddammit.
Well, I do have a wireless headset.
I have a wireless headset too. I just took a piss. Just now, 10 seconds ago.
Sick of this endless walking.
Door letting her out.
And I'm sick of your endless whining. Calm the hell down.
Get off my back.
Are you a man of royal blood, or aren't you?
The bathroom doesn't have a good connection either, but generally when I'm pissing and can stay standing up straight, for some reason it's when I bend over it goes bad.
Couldn't forget it if I tried.
You pick up and bitch, what are you doing? Lick the nose.
I ain't saying that you've forgotten, but you gotta know something. You're not the only one who's having a tough time. We're all on edge.
Someone used Lysol. I can't smell Lysol without fucking thinking.
We Amicitia are the king's sworn shields. Guard the king with our lives. That's the way it's always been. I've embraced my duty.
So much Lysol.
And I take pride in it.
Area, and ever since my brain thinks throw up whenever I.
When you can't focus, I focus for you. It's my job.
Fair
So
enough.
let me do it, all right?
The boy throws up whenever he smells cum, even though he's a faggot.
Sorry, but I had to get it out. Come on.
I start
And
gagging.
remember,
I not
don't rush
immediately
ahead on
throw
your
up,
own.
but I start
glad.
gagging.
Your dad. I'm grateful to him.
Just doing his job.
There is no real audience right now, but hey, anyone who watches this VOD,
Ignis.
You're safe. Good. Listen, Imperial troops are...
also Alan, fucking join us, bitch. You're being shy. Fucking come in here and be on Flavoy's
Sounds like
stream.
we're about to have Imperial company.
It's about to get even hotter in here.
Probably playing with Vanny somehow or something. Judging on how many people in Vanny's server are at the moment.
You don't worry about that telemetry. You do the stream and entertain people. I'll worry about telemetry.
I know.
Huh? Worry about what?
Telemetry, statistics. I'm your mod and editor. I'll worry about telemetry.
Hello.
I just say that.
Hello.
I just said the thing. I wasn't even.
This is the Alex.
Hi.
Anyone that joins later, Jack of Spades 115, that's his voice that you hear now.
Follow my Twitch.
Yeah,
Bro.
Follow his Twitch. He's a good streamer too.
Ban him.
It's okay.
Ban.
It's okay.
Ban.
Y'all are friends. No, you can promote each other. Y'all are friends.
No.
Any fans?
No
of
promoting
Floyd,
over
this is
here. No.
completely his
No.
mod. Hold it. Shut up.
No.
Any fans of Floyd? This is completely his mod's fault, not Floyd's.
It is my fault. I am his only mod and his fucking editor. I told you to get your ass in here.
Hey!
Bro,
I'm here!
Look, I was playing Ark of Fanny.
Yeah.
I tried leaving. She said no, and that we would play our stuff for a little bit. And then she continued playing Ark because Brittany.
Quit screwing with my head!
So
we also want to talk about the fact that I'm also your only mod.
Yes. We do a stream at the same time though, so it's still difficult for you to mod.
You serious?
I have a regular, whatever a large orange juice from McDonald's is. That's what I'm drinking my wine in. But I'm up to like 6 now. I think I'm finishing my 6th one.
Are you alright?
But I've almost done the first 5 weeks. Like that box is light as hell now.
You dying here. Come on.
So
That's a lot more.
You need to speak up a little bit,
Ow.
Alan. I'm having trouble hearing you.
Alright.
Shut up a little closer to the microphone.
no.
Oh, that's credit. Dude, what the fuck kind of bitch are you? That's enough alcohol. You've had 1 shot.
It's definitely not just
Over here.
Bro, I drink 250 mLs of a typical whiskey on a typical drinking night. I drink almost 5 liters of wine right now.
He just won't quit.
Well, I guess that's true. You are diabetic. I shouldn't be encouraging you to drink something that's straight sugar. Well, the gout doesn't help either. Well, who cares if you walk tomorrow? Are you working tomorrow? No. It's pissed in a bottle. Oh. All you gotta do for her is open the damn door. She's smart enough to go outside and piss.
Fucking run across the street and park it. Seem like she's gonna fight the shit out of it. So, no.
Well, okay, I get it. She's a pit bull. She's a little scary, but she's a fucking teddy bear.
He has bitten people in the past.
There ain't no way she's bitten someone more than fucking plague.
It sounds like hard enough to get.
Why? How? How and why did she bite someone that way? She does not seem like the kind of dog that would do that.
I'm not gonna take any more of this crap.
Hey, she was guarding property. That makes it a little more understandable. that makes it a little more understandable, but it's kind of, I mean, I'm not trying to be insulting, it is a little bit of a training in, well, good. It is a little bit of a failure in training that happened, but it's good that it hasn't happened a second time.
Unfortunately, training is a bit of lacking, but since I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and they didn't train her at all.
Did you miss us?
Fuck, she's that old? I didn't even think she was fucking 2 years old yet.
Hi there, opening.
Calm down.
She had her first litter before she lived with you. I thought she had her litter after that. Well, yeah, because her litter was with her own dad, but...
No, it wasn't even that. So around the time we had litter, I was trying to get a job. I know better now.
They were dying off because they were inbred, not to sound heartless. Well, okay, that's... Well, I'm not going to sit here and say that was... It was kind of horrible, but I know what you were trying to do. You were trying to keep her from having kids with her own dad.
We're all here. Let's do it.
That's fucking hilarious.
He's also, like that. Seems like he's got that, I don't know where I am, look on his face, like, he feels about everything.
Her dad is the fucking lump between the ears. No valleys or bumps. No lumps. Bumps. Well, to be fair, with that kind of stuff happening with her, it wouldn't be a stretch to say that that's happened with a lot of their dogs. Just those breeders, quote unquote. So if they don't have enough control to keep, father and daughter from doing the do, it suggests that a few of their generations have been that.
Hi there, opening.
Wait, she's actually an inbred. Okay.
You're out.
Okay, she was the first one to be an inbred parent of inbreeding. Yeah, he's adorable, but he does kind of have that look of, what are you, what is this, what's going on,
Yep,
life,
still here.
what, where am I? he kind of has that 1,000-yard stare going on, and it's not from war.
What is he doing?
He's winding up.
For the big one.
He is adorable, though.
Oh, he's just a fucking sweetheart. Try and get out of this place and I can throw my
That was
down.
Luna. You spoke with her? That's why.
I'm gonna go ahead and share his picture with Alan, because Alan likes adorable things.
Sure, I guess.
Like, why you roping me into this? Well, he roped me into this.
I was
He
just
roped me into this.
I was confused. I have no idea what's happening. Even.
No, we're talking about a dog given the 1,000-yard, like, what am I, where am I, what's going on there.
Fair.
Just for your knowledge, this dog is an inbred dog, and so that's what we're talking about. He is a product of his own family getting together.
Fancy meeting you here!
Okay, so he probably isn't then, but he has that stare of, like, no valleys or lumps. You know, just fucking fluff between them ears.
Okay, I will
But he's
look
fucking
at it.
adorable.
At your service, and more importantly, to your aid.
My understanding is one of the windows in their house
Guarantee your safe
jumped through the
passage.
window.
Well, okay, to be fair, pit bulls have been known to do that. It's not the first pit bull I've ever seen or heard of going through a fucking window or a door.
Great grandma, I think, she's 100% American pit bull. But she has pit bull on both parents' sides, so they both, or he had definitely pit bull in it, which, look at him, that's not really super surprising.
Yeah, he definitely looks pure pit bull, and so does yours. I mean, there's no problem with pit bulls, but your dog is definitely a pit bull.
A pibble.
And by the way, for the record, I'm saying pibble, Pibble.
A pibble.
Because it's the fun name
that
for
is
pit bull.
intentional.
Yum. Drunken
Because
hole.
anyone that knows pit bulls are actually fucking cuddly and cute as shit.
Oh yeah, her great grandmother, actually, all of her family fucking loves me.
Yeah. Like, the only pit bulls that are like, I'm gonna eat that baby, are fucking drug dealer defense dogs and dogfighting ring people.
There's so many different pit bulls
Oh,
too.
Pet
So
the
it's like,
Allen.
those places that are like no pit bulls. Like, could you be more
Alan.
specific?
Yeah, hi, what?
I gave pets.
Oh, yay.
So where's Alan from?
Wales.
Alan is a sheepshagger. He's from Wales.
Born in England, raised in Wales.
You were born in England?
Yes.
Where were you born?
Warwick.
I heard
Where?
Warwick.
Why I asked where. Even when I heard it the second time on the stream, it sounded like blur. Where were you born?
I found you boys.
Warwick.
Do with us now.
Warwick.
Safe passage, just as
Warwick. Okay, the wolf, the doggo from League of Legends. You were born in Warwick.
Is it fair to begrudge a man the circumstances of his birth?
Well, no. I guess not.
So, what do we do after he drops
He's,
us off?
Go get the car. Can't leave her
I
on
find
the
it funny
Yeah.
that my feed would just fucking opens the mouth when I have my hand before my mouth.
This instant, it's a long
Because
way
it
down.
registers as your mouth
Perhaps
being
the
open.
army could break your fall. Or perhaps you could simply sit back and enjoy the ride. You needn't worry. You're in good hands with me. Here's hoping you find
Whoa.
that car of yours.
Then any even sip of alcohol makes me need to pee, and I just peed.
I opened my door to get my food and nearly fell over.
Bro.
across the region.
Standard shade moment.
The blockade shall help us root out the criminals. Answer the door naked. I realize the inconvenience.
I do answer the door naked, but I look through my peephole and wait until the door dasher is gone.
Okay.
The High Commander also stressed the Imperial Army would continue its recovery efforts in the Crown City.
Showing them your stuff.
I really don't give a fuck if they see it. The only reason I give a fuck is because showing your stuff to random strangers equals jail time.
The Empire provided the following comment.
The cause of the tremors was the Archeans who had awakened in the
that part.
Nudists are exactly our thing, and they're actually kind of protected. But I don't know if that would work. Because I am a nudist, but I don't exactly know how that works.
I still can't believe it. I mean, shouldn't the car have turned up by now?
We should wait until Cindy's done asking around the local garages before we despair.
Let's not fool ourselves. The Empire has it.
You know, I also wear clothes in public. You know, I realize that not everybody in the world wants to see my tiny lion dick, but...
Not a solution.
So where does that leave us?
Stranded.
You're small
Awaiting word from Hammerhead.
In the meantime, we'll have to hoof it.
Look, it's Umbra.
Look, I'm not giant, but I'm definitely above average.
Y'all go. Now I see the dog again. He's staring into oblivion.
Well then, show me, bitch.
I just seen the dog look like he's staring into oblivion itself.
You find that's her daddy.
Jesus fuck.
Yes, that's his dog's daddy.
He's a horrible little bastard. He's not little.
Huh.
I mean, you can't tell that from the chair he's sitting on.
Hear me, O King of the Stone.
What are these names?
Will the path to the stone be
I'm
open?
playing Overwatch. All I see in the chat is Jade's Shadow left. Granny Milker has joined the game.
Where is she now?
The eye of the stone.
Granny Milkers.
When the covenant is
No, not
forged,
plural.
the oracle and
Singular.
awaits their
He's the
Granny
only one.
strain.
He's the only one.
She's a messenger. A spirit. Faithful to the Oracle.
For real?
We're going beyond real now, pal.
Well, I'd say these conversations have definitely been making your stream a little bit more on the interesting side.
Unhinged. There is no restriction as to what's happening, apparently.
There's no what?
Restriction
Well, yes,
is
I mean, the
happening.
only restrictions on Flavoy's stream is no N-word and no politics, so...
What happens if it's political and...
We have bordered on politics a little bit already, but we're not talking actual politics.
This is not where the image is. Okay. Oh, I forgot about that. We gotta listen to that now.
Let Luna know I'm okay.
We
And
don't
she
care
won't have to
who
wait
you
much
voted
longer.
for, we're just glad you're
We'll
here.
be together soon.
The crystal was gifted to mankind, that we might know lasting prosperity.
If the crystal belongs to everyone, how come only Lucis gets
It's been 10 seconds, their entire team is swapped out at this point. What is
They
happening?
also protect it.
Wait, so my dad's guarding it?
Yes,
I had no idea.
to crown the King of Light is the calling of the crystal. And keeping the crystal safe until that day falls to the line of Lucis.
And I'm the chosen.
Yes, only the true king, anointed by the crystal, can purge our star of its scourge.
You really think I can do that?
As Oracle, I will see to it.
But she wants the alcohol.
Is the Oracle's calling.
Then I guess I can do it. I won't let you down.
I know you won't.